This episode is about me and my Bahamian friends.
I like my ears. Pulling the sail, pull the tiller towards you.
This week on Sea Sondering, we fly back to the Belafonte after Christmas, returning to Bahamas. Unfortunately, without Meebo, as she's focusing on her health, but luckily with two new familiar faces. Our first stop, Eleuthera. I'm Jocelyn.
And I'm Michelle.
Together with our best friends, we're sailing the world on our boat, the Belafonte.
Proving that ordinary people can do extraordinary things.
This is Sea Sondering. We tried to all plan appropriately to fly into Nassau at the same time, which sort of happened, but Ellie booked her flight on the wrong day. But that was positive in the end, because then she picked us up in this like weird little bus van.
It's like tiny, weird little white van. And apparently they drive on the other side of the road here, so that was also very exciting.
I got to Nassau a day before the other girls, so I hung out with our friend Shawnee, and he took me into the depths of Nassau. I ate some crack conch, and then I acquired from him this little weird white van that I want to import to Canada, and I picked the girls up from the airport. Before I went, I said, "Goodbye, Shawnee, it's been nice knowing you," because driving in Nassau is terrifying. There's no signaling. You beep if you want to get in the lane, and you double beep if they can come in the lane. It's on the left side of the road also.
We got there, we did all the diesel, we did all the groceries, we got our phone cards, we did everything right when we arrived. And then in the morning, spun the boat around in the tiny canal and got moving.
We left Nassau right away, peeled out of our tiny canal, said goodbye to Shawnee and the starfruit tree.
And we sailed to Eleuthera.
It was pretty uneventful. Super calm, super chill, not a lot of wind, so there was some motoring, but good to get back on the boat. It's kind of like riding your favorite bicycle, you know? It's like, I kind of remember things. I kind of remember how to put the sail up, kind of remember how to put the anchor out, and it's all coming back.
We arrived in Eleuthera at night, and to get into the northern bay, you have to go through a tiny cut called the Devil's Backbone. It's a very narrow passage with land on one side and a dangerous reef on the other.
So we came into Eleuthera in the middle of the night, as we do. And I was like, it doesn't really matter because we're just staring at the chart, like the chart plotter. So we don't need to see outside. Evidently that was like maybe a dangerous move.
We were so close to land.
I've been further away from land surfing.
But however, sitting in the back looking at the map, knowing that how close we were going to be getting, it was going to get much closer. My experience with the Devil's Backbone was that I did not look at any maps before going through it. My job was just to go to the front of the boat and shine the spotlight around. So I was at the front of the boat shining the spotlight, and all of a sudden I see land. And then I also hear waves crashing on a beach. So I keep yelling back to Jocelyn, "We're really close to land! I hear waves breaking on the beach! Do you hear that?"
Paloma says we're pointing towards land!
We know we're really close to land!
We're closer to land!
It's supposed to be that way!
It's only gonna get closer!
After we went to the Devil's Backbone, I befriended the security guard at the fancy dock that he was kicking me off of, but then he gave me cocoa plums and we got to talking, and I told him that we went through the Devil's Backbone at night at low tide, and he said, "You girls are crazy!"
Yes. Hi, my name is Julia. You might remember me from previous seasons of Sea Sondering, episodes like The Blue Hole. My favorite color is yellow. My favorite food is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. I am a nurse at the hospital in the emergency department. I came sailing before, as you know, and had one of the best times of my life. And learned a lot of things that I never thought that I would ever have to learn. And yeah, just been very, very good for my mental health.
Hi, my name is Paloma. This is my second time on the Belafonte. I'm returning to the boat for another season. You might remember me from such episodes as the Coconut Challenge, which was a very big deal. 2,000 coconuts are just released into this bay. I'm currently in a large transition time of my life, and coming sailing on the ocean is something that is very good for my soul. And like Julia said, good for the mental health. So I'm here having a wonderful adventure. Also kite surfing. I have my kite stuff on board and I'm hoping to kite whenever I can. I've already had one session in Eleuthera. Taught Ellie how to launch a kite and she did awesome.
Luther's super cute. Also, apparently Bill Gates lives here, which is believable. Lots of people ride around on little golf carts, and we got a couple rides on them.
Lots of adorable little white houses with cute little blue shutters. We really needed to go to the Piggly Wiggly for groceries, however, it was closed. Most things were closed. Apparently New Year's here lasts 3 days. So... so did my hangover.
Oh my gosh, Darren would love that.
Has all these cute little streets and lots of really, really nice people and great conch salad.
Okay, so I just tried to buy a banana.
No!
And Jocelyn burst into the store and was like, no! Cannot, it'll be in your stomach still when you get on the boat.
Yes!
I wasn't going to bring it on the boat, I was going to
stay
eat
in
it.
land until you poop it out. If you bring the banana on the boat, anything could happen right now, and you know we're on the fritz. The stay is peeling.
Due to some of my own superstition, I also put the banana back. I'll have a veggie patty instead.
Thank you, I really appreciate it. I know I look crazy right now, but there's sailors out there who will know that that's the real thing.
This is crew commitment right here. I sacrifice potassium.
Just don't buy them. It's not that hard. There's so many other things you could buy that aren't bananas.
Have a papaya!
Give the bananas a rest. Okay?
Have a fruit! And potato. We left Nassau right away because of like a weather window, but it was sort of to meet up with friends in Eleuthera. And so it was kind of like we got to Eleuthera and we had all these friends right away, which was really cool.
They're so...
Hello, Nick. Where are we going, Julia?
We're going back to Man Island, the first place that we anchored when we got to Harbor Island. And when I say Man Island, did I mean Man Key or Man Island?
I think
got it
Man
right.
Island.
I got it right. We're gonna maybe do some spear fishing tonight. It'll be super fun.
So after we explored the town and had some fun, we came back up to the northern part of the bay and we went spearfishing with Nick.
We went for the most incredible spearfish of my life.
Beautiful sunset.
This is a serious mission, a serious fish mission.
We're going to get yellow snapper before the sun sets because
We're very hungry.
dinner.
We are very hungry.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I'm in my action pose. The sun was setting and it was so beautiful. It was purple and pink and orange and glowing every time we came up to the surface. And we caught fresh lobster for dinner. Your first spearfish.
I will get it. It's dinner time.
I see a lobster. It's hiding in a cave. Ooh! Look, I saw its eyeball. I got so freaked out.
And I caught my first lobster. I got very excited about it. Immediately I'm like, Nick, get over here and deal with this lobster! And it's like,
We didn't really know what to do with the lobster. When we caught it, we were all just kind of screaming and the lobster was screaming, and it was kind of traumatic for everyone involved, including the lobster. It's just crazy how fast you bond with people on the boat. I'd never met Julia or Paloma, and it's been 4 days, I think, since I picked them up from the airport, and it just feels like we've known each other for years, and I feel very happy and comfortable with them.
It's really nice to have Paloma and Julia returning to the Belafonte. Coming back to the boat is like coming home again, and we all get to be one big crazy family. Well done. Great. You're very animated.
No, we
Can't get out of the devil's backbone.
And I was like, okay, I'm back, ready for adventures. And my favorite food is peanut butter.